What's up internet, my name is Nikki and today I will be doing the reading habit book tag. So I ended up seeing this on the Bookish Ginger's channel and I thought it was really interesting and I kind of wanted to do it myself. So let's get into this. Do you have a certain place at home for reading? I usually read either on my bed or on the sofa. 2. Bookmark or random piece of paper. A random piece of paper or anything that's around me, I usually just stick in receipts or whatever that I have nearby and I stick in my book. 3. Can you just stop reading or do you have to stop after a chapter? I don't know how to really answer this because it depends on the situation, because if I need to leave or someone's calling me or something, I usually end up just reading that paragraph I'm kind of fast reading, which is bad because sometimes I read so fast that I misread words. But anyways, so I either finish the paragraph, or if I'm not really busy or anything and I could just take my time and I kind of want to take a break from reading, I usually just finish the chapter. Number 4, do you eat or drink while reading? I only drink while reading. I'm usually just drinking water because I'm constantly always dehydrated. So I have like this big water bottle that I have near me that I'm just constantly drinking while reading. Number 5, multitasking, music or TV while reading. I really can't do that. I can't watch TV and read at the same time or listen to music either. But the music thing is kind of complicated because usually if I'm in a really crowded area and I want to read, I put in my headphones and I listen to like ambience kind of music. I don't know if that really counts, because it's just mostly like the sound of rain or the sound of the wind or like just certain nature stuff I listen to so I could concentrate on reading instead of wondering if people are actually talking to me. So I guess yes, maybe. I don't know. Number 6, one book at a time or several at once. So for me, this is kind of more like I usually read one book at a time. But if it's like comic books or like graphic novels or manga or something like that, I could read multiple different series at once. I don't know, maybe that's different because it's mostly like pictures versus actually like full words throughout like the whole book. So I don't know. 7, reading at home or everywhere. I mainly like reading at home because I get like my personal space to actually read without people asking me what I'm reading or constantly asking questions, or like my nieces always bugging me to see what I'm doing sort of stuff. So it's mostly at home. I like reading at home. Reading out loud or silently in your head. I mainly read in my head. I'm faster reading in my head, obviously. I do sometimes read out loud. That's mostly when I'm taking care of my nieces and I'm reading to them. It's mostly out loud because obviously they can't hear my inner monologue. So Number 9, do you read ahead or even skip pages? Confession, I tend to read ahead, but that's mainly because if there's a certain area where it's just really dull and boring, I tend to just skim until something catches my eye and then I start reading again, which is pretty bad because usually when I do that, I'm like, wait, when did that happen? Then I have to reread the whole thing again. But if lately I've been doing really good of not going ahead of myself, just but I sometimes read ahead, sometimes. Number 10, breaking the spine or keeping it like new. I usually just keep things like new just because I kind of want them to last a little longer. Granted, breaking the spine might not actually like damage the book and make it like fall apart faster, but I prefer just keeping it new. Usually most people can tell that I have loved the book just because of my thumbprints in the books, because I hold them aggressively apparently, but I try to keep the spines brand as new, just so everything just stays put for a little bit longer. 11, do you write in your books? I used to write in my books, mostly like for school stuff. I used to like write margin stuff and like highlight stuff. I don't do that anymore just because I don't actually have to think about like, oh, will this be on the test? Do I have to memorize this? Do I have to comprehend what Jimmy is thinking about? Stuff like that. No, I used to. Not anymore. I usually just read for the fun of it and not because I have a book report on it. So this is all my reading habits I have. Hopefully I didn't make you guys cringe or wish I didn't do that or any of that stuff. And yeah, if you guys are interested in doing this tag, go ahead. I tag all of you guys, and if you guys end up doing it, please leave a comment below. I would love to see the video. So yeah, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. If not, that's cool. I usually try to upload Monday, Wednesdays, or Fridays. So yeah, I'll catch you later. Whoa.